Maximize your budget and minimize the maintenance with easy do-it-yourself beauty tips. Hairstylists Fred Hawk, Michaela Murray, and Sadie Barrera from Wicked Salon in West Springfield join us with amazing advice to help us stay on our budget. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, good morning.
Thank you.
Let's start with how we can take care of our hair after we get it colored in the salon. Now, a lot of us feel like we're going to the salon way more often than we want to.
Exactly. I have a couple ideas that will help everybody not have to go as often. One of them is color depositing shampoos that you can use once a week. I would say maybe 2 or 3 weeks after your color services. They help to minimize any unwanted brassiness in brunettes and blondes. Also, I have a color depositing shampoo for redheads, so that'll actually maximize the color so it can keep it light and vibrant and beautiful and rich, because redheads always fade.
And you feel like when you leave the salon, it's the best hair that I wish it could be like this all the time, so this is a way to maintain it.
Yes.
All right. Now, what about color? What should you ask for if you're looking to stay on a budget?
If you're looking to stay on a budget, I would go for a demi-permanent color. It covers about 75% of gray hair. And what's wonderful about it is you don't get that regrowth line that you get from permanent color. So you can kind of like stretch it out a little bit longer.
Right, okay, so it's not like a done deal. Now let's move on to, if you have to, or if you choose to, which is fine, do color at home.
Yes, and I understand that people do it, and I support it. But what I think you should know is maybe do a root touch-up, put it around your face, do your part, 10 minutes, and that's all you need. And that'll kind of give you a couple extra weeks, and then come in and see me, and then I'll take care of everything else.
Right, exactly. So when you need to, and you can't get to the salon, whatever it may be, at least you know that this exists. Now, I see some Vaseline here. What's that for? The
Vaseline you put around your forehead before you put your root touch-up on, and that's going to prevent any kind of color demarcation around your forehead. I also have the conditioner, and this is a really amazing tip. Put it on when your hair is dry, before you're rinsing out, mid-length and ends, and what that's going to do is it's going to be a protective barrier, so when the color rinses out, it doesn't get absorbed on the ends and get like this inky black color, which doesn't match.
So you put it right over the color on your ends, and then it will protect it.
Yep.
Okay, so these are tips for at home. Now let's move on to how we can not be wasteful and get the most out of our products, Fred.
So I brought 2 of my favorite things that can really cut down the amount of products that you're using on your hair. The first one is a conditioning cleanser. So what this is going to do is replace your shampoo. It's going to cleanse the hair and then serve as the conditioner. So depending what brand you go with, you're going to shampoo it in or massage it in, leave it in for like 2 to 5 minutes according to the directions, rinse it out. It's one step. For styling, what I did is, instead of having like 4, 5, 6 different styling products, I go with the hair oil. They're all a little bit different formula. This has like 4 different botanical oils, but it's very lightweight. So it gives the hair body, gives it shine, smooths the hair, smooths the frizz, heat protection, and it's nice. One little thing in the hair and then you're done. And you can also put a little bit on dry hair too to piece the hair out and reduce frizziness.
So it's one product that does a lot of good stuff.
Right.
Now this shampoo here, you're going to show us, a lot of us pour a whole lot of shampoo in our hands.
Yes, a lot of people usually will use way too much, especially when you're using a professional product. They're more expensive. One of the reasons it's more concentrated. You don't need to have like 2/4 size amounts in your hand. The first thing I wanted to point out is, if you look at the back, you always have this little number that looks like a little open jar. That's how many months before the product will expire after you've opened it. So if you're doing a big clean out in your bathroom under the sink, you'll know what to pitch from the graveyard and what you can save or give to someone if you're not going to use it.
So look for
now,
that.
when you take the shampoo, you want to put a little bit onto wet hands. Have damp hands in the shower. And for most people, you're going to be talking like, shoot for a dime. You'll probably get between a dime and a nickel size. Emulsify it with the water in your hands. Don't put it on the front of your head. You want to actually work up behind your ears to the inside of the scalp, massage it in that way, and work it forward.
Oops, I've been doing it wrong all these years. Now I know. All right, great tip, Fred. Now, Sadie, talk about how we can get the most out of our cosmetic bag.
Right. So what I have here is just a few products that you can use for many different things. These are a few of many, of course. But what we have here is we have a lip and cheek stain, rather. So obviously that's kind of self-explanatory. You can use it as like a nice little slight tint on your lips, or you can use it for a little bit of like a blush effect on your cheeks. Another thing that everybody has, most of us in our makeup bag, is a little bit of like a lipstick. And you can actually get away with using that as a blush. So you're going to want to take like the little sponge there, wipe a little bit on, kind of dab a little bit over your cheeks. And you want to make sure it's blended because otherwise you're going to end up streaky.
You look like a doll, which is
You don't want
adorable,
that.
but not necessarily the look you're going for.
Right.
All right, and then something like that tan or the
Yep, the
bronzer.
tantalizer there is like just something, just you can use it, you know, all over your face and, you know, kind of like as a highlight as well. But you can also build it for a blush. And there's many different like bronzers that have that highlighter effect there.
So lipstick, bronzer, the tools that you need, a brush, a sponge, those are some things just for the basics that you can mix and match different places on your face.
Right.
Wonderful. Well, this is how we can save money but still look fabulous. Yes, it's possible. And coming up in the show, we're going to show people how to take care of their hair and their face with products that you have at home. Wonderful. Looking forward to it. All right, we got to start thinking of the next big thing, guys, right? Our invention. So we're back with hairstylist Fred Hawk, Michaela Murray, and Sadie Barrera from Wicked Salon in West Springfield. Now we're talking about how we can make hair masks and things that will protect our hair and make it healthy without having to spend a fortune.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
let's start at this end. Michaela, what do you have
Okay,
here?
first of all, I have cornstarch. This is an easy 10-minute treatment that you can do if you have oily scalp. So all you have to do is put 2 tablespoons of the cornstarch in a shaker, put it on your hair, wait 10 minutes, and then brush it out. Easy, simple, done.
And then it absorbs all that oil.
Yep.
And then you have a nice fresh look. So it kind of
Yes.
acts as almost like a dry shampoo in a way.
Almost, yep. But if you can't go out and get a dry shampoo, you can do it at home.
All right. More than just for cooking, right?
Done.
Okay, baking soda. What's this for?
Yes, the baking soda and water actually, what it does is it removes product buildup and residue in your hair. So again, another 2 tablespoons of baking soda, add it to water, make a paste, put it on damp hair, wait 15 minutes, and then shampoo, and you're done.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great.
I
Now olive
know.
oil, more than for just
This,
pasta.
this is a solution if you have itchy, dry scalp, especially from this winter. It's been a hard winter for everybody. You're going to use equal parts olive oil, equal parts of fresh lemon juice, equal parts water. Mix that up, apply it to your scalp and your hair. You let it sit on for about 10 or 15 minutes, shampoo and condition. Next up would be if you're looking for a deeper treatment for moisture and shine, we're going to use coconut oils. We have organic coconut oil and organic raw honey. You can use the microwave to soften them up a little bit or a saucepan and then just stir them into a bowl. So we're going to put our coconut oil here,
Right, so you do want to heat them up.
heat them up just so they're liquefied, and also the warm liquid is going to help open the surface of the hair so your hair will take in the mask a little bit deeper.
And we also can use that to make our flourless banana muffins, too. So see, these are the things that
So,
we,
you know,
so many purposes.
If you get hungry while you're doing this, you
Yeah,
can just
exactly.
go. So you just stir this up. You're going to apply it to damp, towel-dried hair. So take a towel, get the water out, apply it all over. 30 to 40 minutes, put a shower cap on to help process, then shampoo and condition.
Wow, and that's going to do what?
That's going to give you moisture and shine to your hair.
Oh, I could use that. All right, moving on. What's this?
This is
here?
if you're in a pinch and you need a hairspray. This is going to be our homemade hairspray. So we're going to use just regular sugar, granulated sugar, about 2 teaspoons, into a half a cup of water. Get the water to just about boiling, dissolve the sugar, stir it in. I added a drop or 2 of essential oil, lavender essential oil. That gives it a little bit of a scent. And you have a hairspray that you spray it on, give it 20, 30 seconds to set. Do you want to try some?
Yeah. I could always use hairspray for these
So
flyaways.
all you need is a spray bottle that'll give you a fine mist. After you spray it, just wait about 20, 30 seconds for it to set.
Ooh, it smells,
Smells
so
really
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the spa. That's so, and then I have nice sweet hair.
That's right.
Literally.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, now what's the last formula we have here?
So what we have here is actually a way to preserve your makeup. So you're going to save because you're not going to be applying your makeup throughout the day many times. So what we did was we took equal parts of witch hazel and glycerin, and then we just added it to like 3 parts water. And you just mix it up. And there's so many different formulations. One of the things that I came across, actually I was Pinteresting and pinning these rather, and you know, there's so many formulations. You can add essential oils, you can add like rose water, any different kinds, so you can even make it smell good too.
Right, so you feel refreshed when you spray it on your face.
Yes.
So that's something you can mix up, have, and it'll set your makeup, make it last all day, and also it kind of feels refreshing too.
Feels
Yeah,
good.
it
It
feels
cuts
good.
down on the touch-ups. You're not going to use as much makeup throughout the day reapplying it.
Saving money, that's what it's all about. Thanks so much. So raid your pantry, and you'll look fabulous, inside and out. Thanks, everybody. Great
Thank
to have
you.
you here, as always.
Thanks.
Come